I'm a certified personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have a power punch cardio boxing workout. The workout begins with a warm-up. We do the workout itself, and we have cool-down stretches when we're done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to help contribute, you can go to my channel page. In the About, there is a link for donations. Before we begin, I have an inspirational phrase to share with you. It says, "A miracle is when the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. A miracle is when 1 + 1 = 1,000. And I like this. So obviously, this is not a real math equation. If you've ever witnessed a miracle or ever had a miracle in your life, in which I have, then you know what I'm talking about. It's when all the odds are against you and it seems like things can only go in some other way, but except the way that you would like it to, and it still happens the way you had hoped. So, in times in my life, I've had some hardships, and in many of them, I received some kind of miracle, whether it was someone's kind deed or whether things turned to my favor. So, with that being said, see, I can't really tell you them because they're very personal. It would require oversharing. So, but the point is that if you believe in miracles, they can happen. And just because you can't find a logical way things might go a certain way or something might happen, it still may if you have hope and faith and you believe and you keep an optimistic attitude. And so hopefully everyone will experience some grand miracle in their life. It's quite special. So that being said, we'll begin our warm-up. The first thing that I have are tricep leans, and they're going to stretch the triceps and along the side of the body. So you're going to begin with your arm overhead in a basic tricep stretch, and you're going to lean to one side and alternate for 10. The next thing that we have is a torso twist in a pec fling. So you're going to bring your arms out like a W, twist each way, and then squeeze between your shoulder blades at the end of the movement. So we're going to do that for 8. And then finally, we have some ankle rolls, and I've added them in because we have some like imaginary jump rope in the workout. So, you know, gotta get some blood circulating there. So you just lift your foot off the ground and roll your ankle 10 times clockwise and then 10 counterclockwise. To start the actual workout. So the first thing that we have is a tick-tock, a pivot punch, and a jab. So a tick-tock is a form of a slip, but it reminds me of a tick-tock because you're going to lateral slip to each side, and if you've ever seen your shadow on the wall, it looks, well, while you're doing it, that is, it looks like a tick-tock. So you have your tick-tock, pivot punch, jab, and we're going to do that 5 times, then switch. be a V-slip and a hook. So you're going to give your V-slip, which looks like you're drawing a V with your head. So V-slip and hook. And we're going to do that 5 times and switch. Next thing that we have is double jab, slip, jab, slip the other way. So you have your double jab, slip, other way. So we're going to do that 8 times and switch. The next thing that we have are feet clap hops. So this is where our imaginary jump rope comes in. So what you're going to do is you're going to hop up and clap your feet. And if you want, you can add some wrist movements. So we're going to do that for 15. And then we're on to our next exercise, which is going to be duck, forward step, jab, duck, back step, jab. So you're going to duck, forward step, jab, come up, duck, step back, jab. So we're going to go through that 5 times. And then once you've done 5, you have to switch stance. We're on to our next sequence, which is going to be a zigzag duck, uppercut, jab. So when you duck, you're going to add in a little zigzag motion. So and then uppercut and jab. We're going to do that 6 times. a duck with 8 bounce and jabs. So your duck, we've done before, so we duck, and then from here, you're going to bounce, the boxer bounce, forward and back. Once you've mastered that, you add in your jab. So 1, 2, 3, all the way to 8, and then we switch sides, and we're going to alternate for 10. We're on to our cool down stretches. So the first thing that we have is an intense puppy pose, and it's going to stretch along the shoulders, the arms, and the lats, and it's also going to stretch the back. So you come to the floor and press down with your rear in the air. Thing that we have is a kneeling chest stretch. So from your kneel, you're going to clasp your hands behind your back. If you want, you can add some swaying motion, and this will mildly stretch the mid part of the back and maybe intensify the stretch in the front of your shoulder. And then that concludes our Power Punch boxing workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.